Hi everyone, today's reading is Luke chapter 4 verses 31 to 39. Then he went down to Capernaum, a town in Galilee, and on the Sabbath he taught the people. They were amazed at his teaching because his words had authority. In the synagogue there was a man possessed by a demon, an impure spirit. He cried out at the top of his voice, "Go away, what do you want with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." "Be quiet," Jesus said sternly. "Come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down before them all and came out without injuring him. All the people were amazed and said to each other, "What words these are! With authority and power he gives orders to impure spirits and they come out." And the news about him spread throughout the surrounding area. Jesus left the synagogue and went to the home of Simon. Now Simon's mother-in-law was suffering from a high fever, and they asked Jesus to help her. So he bent over her and rebuked the fever, and it left her. She got up at once and began to wait on them. Well, this passage is all about words of authority, powerful words, because of the power of the person. I wonder if it amazes you like it does me that kings and queens and presidents in the world can give the order and remarkable things are done. So they can order their soldiers to go into battle, and they go. They can order for aid to be sent, and vast amounts of aid can be sent. People listen to their words because they have authority. Well, what about Jesus? Do you remember yesterday we were learning that Jesus claims to be able to set us truly free, to truly liberate us. And that's what he's proclaiming. He's announcing that. He has the power and authority to set people free. But does he have that authority? Can he back that up? Well, this is what this passage is showing us, that yes, he can back it up. Jesus' words have power and authority to achieve exactly what he promises. So the first instance is in verses 31 to 32, where Jesus is teaching, and the people notice that he's remarkable. He stands out because his words have authority. They're listening to him and say he's not like the other guys who teach. The other guys would quote some other people's writings and give a few comments on them. But Jesus has his own teaching, and that comes with power and authority. What Jesus himself says is powerful. And that really stands out to people as different from anybody else. So his words have authority, his teaching has authority. Then in the next instance, as Jesus is in the synagogue, there's a man there who's possessed by a demon. And this demon tells Jesus to go away, and he's really scared of Jesus because he knows that Jesus can destroy him. Jesus can destroy this demon. So that's why he cries out to Jesus. How does Jesus respond? He says, "Be quiet, come out of him." And so this demon obeys instantly. He comes out of the man. So this poor man who's been demon possessed, who couldn't sort out his problem, he was stuck with this problem, and nobody else could sort it out for him. This man is finally freed. This demon leaves him, and so the man is left uninjured because Jesus protected him in this. Well, people again notice how powerful Jesus' words of authority are then, to be able to command a demon to come out of this man. Jesus is able to control evil spirits, which are beyond human power and control. With just a word, Jesus overpowers this demon and he's gone. So that's remarkable. And then another instance of Jesus' words of authority are given in verses 38 to 39. Simon's mother-in-law is unwell. She has a fever. So Jesus goes to her. And what does he do? He rebukes the fever. He rebukes the illness. He tells it to leave her. And it does. She's completely healed because Jesus has overpowered the illness simply by speaking. So there's instance 3. Jesus has power over illness simply because his words, he himself has authority. So there we go. We've got evidence in this passage that Jesus can back up his claim to be able to set us free and to give us liberty, freedom. He has the authority to do so. His words have power because he is powerful. So he's more powerful than any king or queen or president in the entire world, because he's able to overcome things which no human being can overcome on their own. Jesus can simply speak and it's done. The impossible is done. So that's to reassure us, you and I, that as we come to put our trust in Jesus, we're trusting in somebody who really is able to save us. He has the power and authority to save. So we don't need to fear anymore. We can come to him in our problems, in our difficulties. Say, Jesus, I'm guilty. I'm a sinner and I can't set myself free, and I know that there is judgment to come. Jesus, save me. And he will, he can, because he has that authority to do so. This is also encouragement for us as we think about sharing the good news about Jesus. As we tell people about Jesus, as we pass on God's word to people, as we proclaim the words of Jesus, his words still have that power and authority to save today too. And so that's to reassure us as we tell our friends and family about Jesus. Jesus has the authority and power to be able to save people today, simply through the preaching and sharing of his word. So it may not feel like much to say words to people, but if we're saying the words of Jesus, if we're passing the words of Jesus on to others, that word has power to save people, because Jesus is mighty and powerful and he's working through his word today too, to set people free.